Hello there. Let's talk about this mini PTZ that I got from Amazon. As you can see, it's a very small device, but it's pretty powerful. I've been using for some time here, using infrared lights and everything else, and it works pretty fine. So as a PTZ camera, it can move to the left and to the right with the pan movement, and also up and down with the tilt movement. And you can also use your cell phone for the digital zoom, so you can pinch to zoom in and also to zoom out. It has also audio, so you can use your cell phone to talk to somebody close to the camera and vice versa. There's a button that you can press to communicate, and back here there's the speaker, so you can talk to somebody close to the camera. Okay, here's the box with the specs. So let me just show you here for people that like spec. This you can power with the DC 5 volts, 1 to 2 amperes. The pan movement here is for 355 degrees, which means the camera moves to the left and to the right, but it's not endless movement. Okay, so you go to one side and then reach the end of the movement, and you come back. Okay, it's 355 degrees, and the tilt, the movement up and down, is 110 degrees. Work with 2.4 gigahertz with your Wi-Fi on your router. And also here's the working temperature, minus 10 to 45 Celsius. Works with Android and also with iOS, and USB-C here to power the camera. Okay, let me just put this box there, and you can see more of the camera. So back here, you see there's the lens in front of the camera, and also some infrared LEDs that turns during the night, so you can see in the dark, and also a microphone in front of the camera, so you can speak close to the camera and somebody can hear on a cell phone. Okay, and down here you also have this part that you can use the accessory that comes with the camera. So here you go. With this accessory, you can install this onto a wall, and you can have your camera working there. Okay, it also comes with the screws, so you don't need to buy anything. It comes with everything that you need for the installation. Okay, and here's the part where you connect your charger. It comes with the power brick, so you can just connect it. And here's the cable. Okay, so USB-C here, you can connect it and have your camera working. Right. So now let's take a look in this camera working in my living room. Okay, so now I have my camera in the living room. As you can see, it's dark over there, but the camera turns on the light, the infrared light. So you see every single LED there, it's on because the camera needs to see in the dark, okay? And the image is very, very good. Here, I see my living room, and then I can move the camera when I click here. The camera is pretty responsive. You see, it responds pretty fast. And then I can move to the left, to the right, and also up and down. So it's pretty good. And here I have access to everything. I can turn on the alarm there. It's an audible alarm. I can also turn sound there because the camera has bidirectional audio. I can talk here and listen there and vice versa. And by pressing here, I can speak and somebody close to the camera can listen there. And here I have some indication about the Wi-Fi signal. I can also take pictures and videos and record to my library here in the cell phone. And here I can control the settings and also the notification. If I click here, for example, I see the notifications, right? Every time there's some movement in front of the camera, I can see from here, okay? Let me just pick this one, for example. So you see the camera is recording there. There's some motion and the camera starts following the motion. It's pretty good. And you see right now, it's not with the infrared light at this moment because there's light enough here from the camera, which is pretty good. When there is no need for the infrared, the camera doesn't use it. So pretty good. And here I see another one. Here it's following my cat. As you can see, there's motion there. The camera detects and starts recording, which is pretty good. So you can easily find the video later, and you still can save some space because the camera records only when there's motion. Here you can see every single day. There is a dot here that represents that I have some motion there. You see here on 13, 14, 15, there is no dot. 16, 17, there's a dot here, which indicates that I have motion there. And I see here more days. Let me just click here, for example. 19. Here we go. Have more motion in front of the camera and works pretty fine. I can check everything from here. Okay, I come here to user. I can see more details about the camera, device management. I can add a friend so somebody else can have access to the camera, language, location, feedback, FAQ, and about the camera. Okay, if I come here to device management, I see the camera. If I have more than one camera, I can see here in the app. And when I click it, I see the configuration. So the camera has a strong signal right now with the Wi-Fi. It's online. Here's the location. And I can set up the parameters. Let's say, for example, motion detection. I can enable or disable motion detection, adjust sensitivity, motion tracking, which is pretty good. It works pretty fine. Back here, I can enable, disable notification. It's working every time there's motion in front of the camera. I receive an alert here. Of course, you need to enable alerts on your cell phone as well. Here I have alarm settings. I can enable the audio alarm and video settings. Okay, I can rotate the image. There's anti-flicker. When there's a flicker on the image, you just need to enable here, depending on the frequency of your lights in your country. And night vision as well, you can enable from here. And you can manage the SD card, light settings, indicator light, the indicator at the top of the camera, so you can turn on and off, so people don't see that the camera is on, for example. And audio settings, here I can control the volume. And here I can also control the pen tilt, calibrate the pen tilt of the camera. Because the camera has an engine inside, you can calibrate if the engine is not good. Okay, if the motion is not good when you're moving the camera, you can calibrate it here and it works pretty fine. Right now it's very good. It's calibrated already. It's working pretty fine. And here you can share with people. You click here and you select device sharing and can share with people that you want to. Okay. And here the installation guide with all the information that you need for the installation. So you see how to install the camera, and also here the measurement where you have to put the camera, the space that you need to leave so the camera can work pretty fine, and you're all set. Okay, so guys, overall this camera is very, very good, and also it's affordable camera, and as far as I can see, it worth the price because the camera is really, really good. Okay, so I hope you like this camera. You can get yours on Amazon and I recommend it.